Hello Exiles, and welcome to another video where today we're going to be going through Wealthy Exile. Now, I have already done a video on Wealthy Exile, so for anyone that has been following my channel, they will know of the video, and I will put a link to the video in the top corner, and I will put it in the description below, so if you do want to go and watch that if you are new to Wealthy Exile. For all you veterans out there who have been using Wealthy Exile, today's episode is just going to be a bit of a refresher and to show you what's been added, because the guy who obviously runs the website, a gentleman called Waldo, he is probably one of the nicest guys that I have spoke to. He has basically tried to make this website run as slick as possible, and he has added a section on the website over the last coming months, which is basically probably one of the best improvements that I have seen and one of the best added additions to the website, and it's something that I will be using this league for definite. Before we go any further, guys, and I go through this, I just want to say thank you for everyone who's been watching my videos, and if you are already subscribed, thank you. If you're not subscribed, guys, and you are enjoying the content with me, then throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, guys, and hit that bell. Let's crack on into the website now. So, very quick recap for anyone who doesn't know what Wealthy Exile is. Basically, what it does is it will import all of the information from your stash into here, and it will then give you a total quote of how much you then own. That is the basics, and you can then see collectively how much money you have sat in your stash. However, what has been added recently is he has added a new snapshot feature inside here, which will then store the last few stashes and few snapshots in the background here, so you can see what has changed in snapshots. And that is obviously, if you are actively on the website, it will do snapshots. Every time that you refresh, it will then do a snapshot as far as I'm aware, so you can kind of see, there we go, it's just on a new snap and it's just on a new refresh, so you can see what has changed. The next thing that he has added is obviously the trade listings. Obviously we already know, but what he has done, instead of it having a drop box that we used to use, he has now added them all to the left hand side instead, just for it to be a little bit easier for you to be able to find what it is that you need. Now, a recommendation that I'm going to be putting into is to put this in alphabetical order, maybe, just because it's a little bit of a pain to kind of find what it is that you need. I personally would recommend to put this in alphabetical order. I will suggest this to him and see what he says, but when I was navigating around the site, this is obviously a very nice change. Next thing that he has added is obviously you can then see my trade listings, so you can see exactly what it is that you are then selling, and obviously that is there. I'm going to come back to the services because that is the new section. Strategies obviously is what people are saying are the best farming strategies, so you can input your own strategy here. You can obviously favorite ones that you like, so if you like a particular one, then you can favorite it, and if you want to create any of your own, that would go into my strategies. Obviously the highest one at the top here, you can sort this by volume. Highest one is obviously a Delhi Mirror Rush, which you can see here. And the last bit at the end here is the economy. This is basically just to show you every single element of the currency market in terms of everything from logbooks to beasts to skill gems to fossils. It's kind of like the information that comes from PoE Ninja, and it kind of pulls through the information of whether the price has gone up or the price has gone down. But what it also does is it does tell you the price in standard as well. So it does tell you what you can potentially invest in for standard. Now to get onto the juicy stuff. The thing that Waldo has added is this service listings. Now what you can do in here is that you can then put in there a service that you can provide. So whether it be a tier 17, whether it be you want to do carries for Eater, Exarch, Maven, Uber Elder, Cyrus, Cortex, any of these, any of the feared. Maybe you're doing 5 ways and you want to host them in here and you want to advertise them, or maybe you want to do an ul, or you want help with challenges, or if you was doing act carries. All you would need to do is literally just hit list my services. This box then pops up. You would then pick which one it is. So let's say you was doing 5 ways. You would obviously then tick 5 way, and you would put in here, let's say I was charging 2 divine, okay, for a 5 way. Then obviously that's just for 1. Then you would literally just hit list my services, and obviously that is my character name, and then I can then press view my service and I can see it here. And I would assume once you have then done a service, you can then vouch for them and give them a vouch to say thank you. Now obviously I've just added that on there. But I feel, and I need to confirm this with Waldo, but I feel that I think these will sit here and they won't expire. I will run through this with him and ask him, but as far as I'm aware, on the trade listings, they used to sit there for 15 to 20 minutes, I believe. These, I think, will stay here. They don't change. So you would put in here, obviously, your username or your character name in-game, and then people can then contact you and message you and say that they would either like a carry, a 5-way, a campaign, act, run, challenges, help, Uber Elder carry, Maven carry, all that good stuff. This is something that I've been asking for quite some time, and it was something that I used to use when I used to be on TFT many years ago, but obviously since I got banned for ridiculous things, I obviously can't use that anymore. So I would highly recommend, if you are doing a service, or if you'd like to do a service, or even if you would like to use a service, instead of going to TFT, why not pop in here, see how much people are charging, see if it's something that you can obviously do in here, obviously get it from the community without going to TFT. It is a great addition, and I very much appreciate Waldo for doing this. Also, if you do want to go premium and you don't want to see any adverts on the right hand side here, you can obviously donate to the website, and it will then help him run the server costs for the website. That is basically it, guys. It is a very quick update. It was just to show you this services section, which is amazing. Any questions or any problems that you may have, you can always go to the Discord. The Wealthy Exile does have a Discord. You can connect to his Discord via this, and then you can go on there and you can show your appreciation, say thank you, list any bug reports, whatever it may be. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you shortly with a League Starters build guide, and until then, stay sane.